Hey everybody, it's Leah Marie. I'm back with another video diaries episode. Forgive me, my eyebrows look kind of weird. I have some gel, eyebrow gel from this morning. I went to a career fair out of my school. But yeah, I just want to give a quick little update regarding my program, and we're going to go into a little quick celebrity news. So in regards to my program, I'm in the process of switching over to getting my master's instead of my ABSN. Because I did not do well in anatomy 1 and micro, and I didn't want to have to go through the process of having to retake classes again, because I've already experienced that during my first undergraduate degree program where I didn't meet the science degree requirement, and I managed to pivot to biology and I managed to graduate. And so I realized that I'm basically repeating that same scenario I am now post-grad. So I didn't want to have to spend money trying to repeat 2 classes again, because I didn't want to have to go through that situation. So I just figured, you know what, this is probably a good time to get my master's. And the funny thing is, I've been wanting to get my master's for about 3 years now. First time I applied, I didn't have all my materials together, and I forgot to remind one of my references to submit their recommendation. Thankfully, with this program, which is the Masters of Healthcare Administration, it doesn't require a lot except your resume and your transcripts. At the career fair today, I had my resume reviewed, and I have a few changes to make, so I'm going to resend my resume again to make it look more professional and polished. I haven't really changed it in a few years, so it's a good thing that I am changing it. Been doing a lot of reflection about myself, who I am, where I want to be, and I'll be honest, this past day hasn't really been good for me mentally wise, and I don't like being in those situations where my brain is fried and I'm not sure what to do or where to turn. I don't like being in those situations where I feel lost, where I feel purposeless. And on top of that, my mood is also influenced by the feelings of being lost and lonely. Those are some situations that I have encountered really during the past year and a half, really. But I've kept it to myself because I didn't want to inconvenience people, especially my loved ones. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm about to go and get some shrimp and make some Alfredo and literally relax the rest of the evening, because I did my studying for the day. And I'm kind of at this conflict right now. I'm like, since I'm going to be switching over to a different program, do I continue to do the classes that I'm in right now, or do I just simply not do them, and then when it's time to drop them? And that's what I'm trying to find out. But applying for a master's program finally is definitely a big step, definitely a big leap of faith. And yeah, it takes a lot of guts. And so yeah, I'm gonna basically do it. I've been wanting to do it, and now's the time, I guess. So once I get enough information about, what this program entails, then I should be smooth sailing. I know I was gonna be a lot, because this is kind of like the administrative level of healthcare. This is not like the clinical side. And as much as I want to do the clinical side, after the conversations I've heard about it, I've decided, you know what? For my peace of mind, I'm not going to do the clinical side. I'm going to do the non-clinical side, because lately I've been wanting to find ways to learn more about how to improve organizational structures within the healthcare system. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do now. I want to kind of save the stress and the time trying to get a clinical degree. Not saying that I may not reconsider it, but, for the time being, and for a better trajectory, I'd rather just pursue the healthcare administration side. But yeah, that's kind of it with my life. In the celebrity world, I found out via Instagram that Angie Stone, the very popular neo soul singer, passed away, unfortunately, in a car accident. I think she was leaving Alabama. I found out some more information. She was actually leaving a performance from last night, and she unfortunately passed away early this morning. And it was crazy because I think the other day I had was listening to, maybe even last week, I've listened to a couple of her songs, and now when I hear these songs, it's gonna hit differently now that she's transitioned, unfortunately. Obviously my earliest memory of her, I might as well just drive, and was when I was younger, obviously. Songs I would hear on the radio quite often were I Wish I Didn't Miss You Anymore, No More Rain in This Cloud, and Brother. As I got older, there was another song that I was familiar with called Too Bad Habits. I think I was in high school at the time when that song came out. But those are songs I'm familiar with. Another thing I found out, this is probably some years ago, she had a relationship with D'Angelo, who's another forerunner of the neo soul movement. Apparently their relationship was kind of rocky. The age gap was pretty steep between them, so that was quite interesting. From what I know of her, she was a very soulful singer. She definitely had a certain flair about her, very down to earth from what I've seen in her performances. Yeah, she just has that auntie flair. I don't know, but yeah, she was cool. Rest in peace. That news is definitely shocking. A lot of celebrities, like I said, not just this year but every year, there's always a prominent celebrity unfortunately transitioning. And then in regards to what has happened in Hollywood and the LA fires and all that, obviously something's going on. But yeah, may she rest in peace. I blast her music in her memory. Typically I do that whenever a musician transitions. I blast their music in their memory. Obviously whenever a celebrity transitions, I use their life, their legacy, and unfortunately their transition as a lesson to enjoy life, to make the most of life, and yeah, making sure that, you know, that every day that you live, you're literally building your legacy. That's something I thought about today. Yeah, but I want to end on a somber note. Just want to say, as I transition in between degree programs, thankfully with this program, it's online, it's flexible, so I may be able to post a bit more. However, obviously, because I'm in a degree program, I have to be mindful about how I spend my time. And now that I'm going to be on a graduate level, I'm going to have to really work on having a better time management schedule, especially since it's a more professional degree. And yeah, I kind of cut back on my social media time because I know, like, literally you can be addicted. So yeah. Also, in other news, I'll be going back to therapy because, let's be real, I need therapy, especially right now. And I think my last appointment was, like I said, a few months ago, so obviously I'm definitely going to get back into it. Obviously there are some blockages, there are some things that I need to work on as an individual so I can really be healed. And obviously with these blockages, they're going to impact every single area of my life. So yeah, I'm not going to be too long. I really want to get this YouTube channel up and running, especially since I'm in a huge city like this. I want to do a lot more vlogs, really. And then maybe even on my other channel, I have another channel that's supposed to be femininity. This was from like a few years ago. I kind of dropped that because I use that for more like of the Christian content, that deep, you know, spirituality stuff that, you know, I want to get into. But yeah, I'm not gonna be long. About to go and get some shrimp for dinner, make this Alfredo, and literally just relax and kind of decompress the rest of the evening. Yeah, I always love weekends because they're really chilled, very relaxed. You can kind of put the world on pause, at least temporarily, and then once you get back Monday, back to the grind, back to the assignments and everything. So yeah, rest in peace, Angie Stone. Again, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more content, and I'll see y'all in the next episode of the Leah Video Diaries.